Hudson comes. Here he is, bearing down on Brady. Come on, Matt.
He's going to go. Kenny Stabler, touchdown, Oakland.
Patriots. Raiders. Call it the off-the-beaten-path rivalry. They've been going at it since 1960, when both were flagship franchises of the newly found American Football League. But it wasn't until the 1970s that these teams met with major stakes on the line. And despite being in existence for nearly 60 years, they've only faced off 3 times in the postseason. All 3 were close, controversial, and a little wacky. At least 2 are considered classics. The other might not be in the pantheon of instantly recognizable games, but it was the top playoff game of the entire '85 postseason, with a heck of a weird, or let's just call it post-game. In 1985, the Los Angeles Raiders were the top seed in the AFC with the NFL's most valuable player.
Ball to Allen, he gets a block by Hawkins at the 45, takes off to the 40, hits back across the field to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, touchdown Raiders!
Facing them at the LA Coliseum were Raymond Berry's little engine that could, which rode a robust running game and an opportunistic defense. They got off to a fast start.
On the drop of Thiessen, rolling out to the right side, avoiding the pressure. On the run, he throws, and it's complete for a touchdown. Lynn Dawson in the end zone. 6 points, Patriots.
The game went back and forth through the second half, and with the score tied at 20, the 5th-seeded Patriots took advantage of a costly Raiders mistake.
It's fumbled by Fulton Walker. He picks it up at the 10 and starts out to the left. That messes his timing up. Check it. He fumbles again. There's a loose ball. It's in the end zone. They're diving for it. There's a touchdown for the Patriots.
For a veteran 12-4 team primed for another Super Bowl run, this was a hugely disappointing loss for the Raiders. After the game, Patriots GM Pat Sullivan had a few words for the Raiders as they walked off the field. Let's just say LA middle linebacker Matt Millen wasn't in the talking mood. Yeah, that escalated quickly. I guess Millen didn't fit the bill of the soy latte drinking Angelino, huh? Either way, Sullivan's Pats had the last laugh, becoming the first team to win 3 road playoff games and make the Super Bowl.
The Patriots are indeed the champions of the American Football Conference.
When it comes to controversy, the '85 game had nothing on the 2001 divisional playoff. Whereas Millen will forever be remembered for his right hook, another Raiders middle linebacker, Greg Beaker, would have been remembered for being in the right place at the right time, had it not been for an obscure rule that to this day, no one gets.
Good evening, everyone. A wonderful sight. You like football, this is your night.
The backdrop. Bill Belichick's Patriots rode backup-turned-starter Tom Brady in a talent-laden defense to a surprise 11-5 record and the AFC East title. Meanwhile, the AFC West champion Raiders were traveling to Foxborough with the top-flight quarterback in Rich Gannon, 2 Hall of Fame wideouts in Tim Brown and Jerry Rice, and the game's top young head coach in John Gruden. It was the first ever night game in the playoffs, and it turned out to be a defensive slugfest in a winter wonderland.
Brady pulls it down, now throws, and it's intercepted. Johnny Harris on 2nd and 14, pump fakes and goes down. The pitch for Garner. On the reverse, and Troy Brown is going to get tackled back. And Brady lost the football. On 2nd down, he goes down.
Down 13-10, with 2:06 to play, it was now or never for Brady.
First down from the 42. Blitz. Lost the football. It's on the ground, covered by the Raiders.
The play is going to be reviewed, though, Greg.
Why?
It's upstairs. Upstairs is going to review it whether it was a fumble or not, I guess.
I say you might want to look at this one again.
No, that's a fumble.
That's a
Now, the
fumble.
crowd's reacted because he pumped. That's a fumble.
We're waiting for the referee to make his determination because the ball game is riding on it.
The quarterback's arm was going forward. It is an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 on the 42.
We got to get a rule book out. I don't think it's enough just for the arm to be coming forward. It has to be coming forward in a passing motion. He's not looking to pass that ball.
No.
How can he look at that play and say he's passing the ball?
The little-known tuck rule had actually been in existence for quite some time, but now it was deciding an instant classic. That's because New England capitalized immediately, putting Adam Vinatieri in position to tie the game.
45-yard field goal attempt coming up. Snap, ball down, kick up on the way, and it is good! It is good! 45 yards, Adam Vinatieri!
That launched the legend of Adam Vinatieri. He would add to it minutes later, when Brady led a methodical 14-play drive, going 8 for 8 to set up this.
This is to advance to the AFC Championship game.
Oakland's misfortune vaulted the Pats to 3 Super Bowl titles in 4 years.
And the Patriots are Super Bowl champions!
25 years before the infamous Tuck Rule game, this playoff rivalry got off to a rough but memorable start in the '76 divisional round, played at the Oakland Coliseum. It was also the site of the most controversial call in Patriots history, well, at least until the Tuck Rule. With the score 21-17 New England, late in the fourth quarter, Ken Stabler had one last chance to lead Oakland down the field and save the '76 season. If the Raiders didn't do it here, they would forever be known as the team that couldn't win the big one. Facing a 3rd and 18, Stabler threw a pass to running back Carl Garrett just shy of the goal line. Incomplete. 4th and a mile, and it looked like the Raiders, who had made the playoffs in 10 straight years without winning the Super Bowl, would fall short yet again. Not so fast.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on a defense. That's the first down.
Thanks to a close call on Sugar Bear Hamilton, the Raiders had a new lease on their football life. Stabler took care of business himself.
Stabler rolling to the left. He's going to go. Woo! Runs it in. Kenny Stabler, touchdown Oakland.
While Patriots fans screamed foul, Oakland finally got over the AFC Championship hump against the dreaded Steelers. On to Pasadena and their first Lombardi trophy.
He's going all the way. Old Man Willie. There it is. There's the gun sounding the end of the game. John Madden goes on the shoulders of his players.
All 3 postseason affairs will be remembered for anything but normal. Haymakers, long-distance kicks in the snow, and a dude named Sugar Bear. It's all there in the Patriots Raiders series. But while we focus on the surreal, tuck this reality away. All of these Raiders and Patriots teams were legit. Each time they met in the postseason, despite it being in the divisional round, whoever won the game ended up punching their ticket to the Super Bowl. Maybe it really is better to be lucky than good.